I don't know how you gonna keep streaming, twin. They got 730 days for you. That just shows how scary Twitch is. 730 days for you? You petite, you small, you mad young, gang. You young as shit. They got 730 days at OBS for you. And they got in the woods with paintball guns. They just banned my little man. You good, Mud? No. After a whirlwind 2025, it has finally come to a conclusion, at least for now, for Rakai. He's been officially banned from the streaming platform Twitch, and it is for a gobsmacking amount of time. I know a lot of people are sad because their internet's little brother will no longer be streaming for the foreseeable future. I do think that they'll get this patched up quickly, but I do think that there is a silver lining in this, and I have a lot of hope. Listen, if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Oftentimes we forget that. Let's get back into the video.
Oh God, we should get this to somebody. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
I gotta show you.
Are you serious?
Is this?
Oh.
Is this the deal?
God bless you.
Did you already pay for them?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, thank you.
All right, have a good day. God bless you.
All right, bye-bye.
Old school Nina Lynn. Now, I wish I could report with 100% certainty what got Rakai ultimately banned from the platform. This situation where he lied to a customer saying that he bought a poinsettia flower happened a few days ago. And we do know stealing is wrong. We just went through a Nina Lynn incident where she got banned for stealing. That is a large possibility as to how this could have happened. And the only reason why we don't know for sure if it was him stealing this flower is because another incident did happen that I'm going to talk about here in a second. But what I can say for sure is I went to a Walmart. He did actually change some rules there. You can no longer get poinsettias at the door. And it's all because of Rakai, allegedly at least. But ultimately, these flowers were like $5, gang. Why didn't you just buy them? Like, this was an easy cop. You should have just bought the flowers for $5.97 with tax and then just given them to the lady. It would have been a good gesture or a good gift. Lying on stream is actually crazy, especially about stealing. Another reason why people believe that Rakai was banned from streaming is because he was supposed to send Clicks, another streamer, $6,000 after losing in a wager.
Okay, so put some money where your mouth is, bruh. Put some gifting on it for the community.
Oh, you wanna bet bread?
Yeah, hey, bro, what?
How much are you wagering Clicks? You know damn well you ain't winning mud. Like, let's be real.
$1,000 subs.
Oh, fuck, we going
You are my favorite streamer. You make my day better every time you stream all love.
1,000 subs?
$1,000
Little kid right here.
Alright, let me speak to my manager real quick. Yeah, my manager said I can do that.
I, Rakai, will pay the 1,000 subs the second I lose.
Now, for those of you who don't know, wagers in the content community space is a very common practice. Now, do I believe people are actually sending this bread? No. But is that something that's like understood for content creators or kind of disclosed behind the scenes, closed doors? Absolutely. I don't think Clicks would have expected 16, 17-year-old Rakai to actually send him some money. But what made it worse is the fact that Rakai doubled down to the community that he was actually going to scam Clicks if he lost.
If we lose, I'm just gonna scam it. I'm gonna scam that nigga. You know what's going on, nigga? If we lose, bitch, you're getting scammed. And that's it, honestly.
Boy, oh boy.
The fuck?
Now, needless to say, Rakai loses the Fortnite game. And so he has to face the consequences. Now, everything that happens next to me is creators creating. Whether it be the clips that I'm about to show with Phantom, whether it be the clips that I'm about to show with Rakai, or whether it be the clips that I'm about to show with Clicks. But there is speculation that this line of clips is ultimately what gets Rakai banned from the platform.
If you fucking scam me, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna get that money.
Listen.
I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna get that money one way or another, by the way.
I'm gonna say it like this. Look at my face and look at my eyes, my nigga. You thought my black petite ass wanna pay you $6,500 for subs? For you?
I'm telling you right fucking now, that house that he has you in that he's paying for, that's no longer gonna be fucking paid for. I'm gonna get my $25,000. I'm gonna get my $6,000 fucking dollars.
Listen.
One way or another. You understand me? One way or another. I'm gonna get my fucking money.
And guess what?
Send me my fucking money right now.
Guess what? Kai do owe me, but guess who's not getting any money? You ugly bitch! Fuck you, nigga! He can owe me all he fucking wants! But guess what? That $6,500 is still my fucking bank account. So fuck you!
What's going on, bro? I see people saying that you 1v1 Rakai and what happened? Like break it down for me, bro.
So I was actually gonna ask you, if you could get that money, I'll give you 200 subs.
What?
How much is 200 subs, Chet?
$1,000.
Oh.
And he also said hand on Bible, bro. He's gonna pay me.
He said hand on the Bible?
Yes, bro.
He said hand on the Bible. He said that.
He looked up. He said hand on. I knew he was gonna do this shit. He said hand on Bible. I will pay you. Swear.
No, so wait, hold on. He said hand on Bible. He had his hand on the Bible.
Yes. No. He didn't have it on the Bible, but he put his hand up and said, hand on Bible. I have a clip, bro. I have a fucking clip.
It's the word of my heart.
How you doing, my heart? Chillin',
The
How you
word,
doing?
dude. Yo. Did you say that? Keep it a buck. You said that?
I did, but I always said, listen.
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
No.
No.
Ain't no. Listen to me. You gonna have to pay that man his money. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. Listen.
Now, content creators making content shouldn't be something that is like a bannable offense, but maybe Twitch thought that there was some sort of violation there. Maybe they thought it was a little bit over the top. Maybe it was something that we just don't know. But shortly after that phone call, Rakai gets this image on his screen and it sends the internet in a frenzy where he is banned for a total of 730 days. That is 2 years.
Illegal activity, date received December 2nd, 2025. 730-day suspension.
Sheesh.
Ends on December 2nd, 2027.
Yeah, I guess it's safe to say that mud is not good. Now, we've seen these types of bans before happen on Twitch, the platform, but it's been reserved for people who have done some of the most inappropriate, heinous, interrupting of TOS type things. And we'll get to those people a little bit later, but they do feature the likes of Jadion and IShowSpeed. But Twitch's inconsistency is showing its head right here, because look at how long it took for Nina Lynn to get any sort of ban, and I don't even think she got a suspension like this. Like that's crazy to me. What I will say is that it probably wasn't any one specific incident, but probably a culmination of a bunch of different incidences that involve Rakai over the past couple of years. Twitch looks at patterns of behavior to talk about what type of person you are, to see if you can be monetized on a platform, or to see if you could have a platform with them at all. These last two might have just been the cherry on top. But whether it be the scamming incident, the poinsettia incident, stealing from Walmart, the incident where he's driving without a driver's license and he almost swerves off the road, incident where he smashes agent's camera, or the incident where he dresses in quote unquote whiteface and gets into a racist argument with Ray, the other streamer, Rakai's got a lot of stunts. But do I think he's gonna stop those stunts? Absolutely not. There's a couple reasons why. Is because one, he's gotten internet fame by doing these things. People have been criticizing Rakai for a very long time, and ultimately he's just gained more and more success, more fame, more popularity, even to the tune of him dashing away brand deals and ultimately still landing on his feet, because at the end of the day, it's entertainment, it's content. At least that's what the masses want us to think. And then number two, he's also very young. People keep forgetting this kid is 16. We kind of covered it on a last video that we talked about him, where people are just twerking in his face, doing sexualized things around this kid. What often gets lost in these conversations is that Rakai is ultimately a kid. Now, that doesn't mean that he should be able to get away with anything and everything that goes on around him at all. No, the people around him should be pulling the brakes and not pressing the gas. But ultimately, this is still just a minor that we are talking about. Now, I don't think that the young age is any sort of excuse as to how Rakai can get some of this stuff off by any means at all. But I do believe, and Kai alluded to this earlier this year at Mafiathon 3, that Rakai can ultimately, if put on the right path, become one of the biggest streamers to ever do it.
I'm telling you right now, Rakai is going to be the biggest streamer in the world. He's going to be the biggest streamer in the world. He's going to be bigger than anybody you may know. He's literally going, I'm betting you right now, he's going to be the biggest streamer in the world. I'm just trying to make sure he's on the right path in real life. I'm telling you, no, he will. I'm telling you, he will. He's going to be bigger than me. I'm telling you. He's going to be bigger than anybody you may think is biggest. I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you.
Earlier in the video, I mentioned a couple of streamers that have been banned for 2 years off of Twitch. Those streamers being IShowSpeed and Jadion. I want to focus on IShowSpeed though, because his early stages are very reminiscent to me of what I'm seeing from Rakai. Now, I know today's day and age, people are looking at IShowSpeed as an international mogul. He's going to hang out with Ronaldo. He's going to do all these crazy things with these international people. But I know IShowSpeed as this little kid right here.
All right, but look though, I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then their kids. No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Gee,
You're not stopping me. If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Yeah. Come on.
Now, IShowSpeed has a lot of infamous clips, but that infamously buried clip happened almost 4 exact years ago to this date. In a clip where he alluded to graping Ash Cash, something that I don't condone, and neither does Aiden Ross in the background even condone, would change the trajectory for IShowSpeed's entire career. From that moment, he would get a 2-year ban from Twitch and have to shift his entire content over to the YouTube space. Now, I don't know if there were puppets behind the scenes, or maybe he had some sort of revelation, or hell, maybe YouTube's TOS platform and structure is just stricter than others. But after that, the shift seemingly came. Then he went on his first international tour and things took off for him. He became this big mega star that everybody knows and sees today as like one of the biggest, if not the biggest streamer, full stop. Now, do I think Rakai should have a full-on move to YouTube, even if this ban gets reversed? Probably not. Now, while he is banned from the platform of Twitch, maybe he does take that pivot over there. I'm not the only one who agrees with this sentiment. Even DDG echoed these last night.
What's 6,500? That shit ain't nothing. That nigga don't deserve to get banned for that shit. That shit ain't right. But Rakai, if they really keep you banned, my advice is start that YouTube shit. You can be
as well.
It ain't no. See, when I first started streaming, I started on YouTube because, bro, when you think a nigga streaming on YouTube, you only think of speed. When you think of a nigga streaming on Twitch, it's about 15 niggas you can name.
Yeah. I do think that there's been some signs over the past couple of months that he can make that shift to YouTube and make it work. The way that he interacts with Bunna B, the way that he interacts with some of the other people in his community and his audience and stuff like that. I think that stuff translates very well to YouTube, and he's still a young, likable kid who gets along with a lot of people. Now, with that being said, though, he would have to change his whole mentality. And I think over any situation that we've uncovered over this past year, this is probably the best bet and best chance at doing it. He can't be around the same people anymore if he's not on Twitch. He can't even show his face over there. He's got to put the sexualized content down. It's not going to be good for his health and development as a man seeking relationships later on in life anyway. So for his content's sake, it's easy to put that down. And I don't want anybody to take this video as I'm knocking Rakai. Everybody needs that canon moment to shift. And I believe that this is that specific canon moment. If it's not, I don't know what it'll be, but there is a trajectory and a pathway. This is more of a warning as opposed to a reprimanding. Rakai, you've got to change. Otherwise, you'll end up on Party, on Rumble, on Kick, on X doing live streams, and you'll be ultimately culturally irrelevant. And the sad thing is to say is that clock ticks faster for young black boys than it does other people. So I don't want you to run out of any more sand in your sand timer before you get the opportunity to see that there is some other sort of path that you could be taking.